The number 8 seeds are going to try and stop China from getting a third finalist from these opening 5 matches. Li Jing and Luo Zumin are the players that will be looking to make it to Sunday. Well, this is the women's doubles draw. Look at that. We saw 3 Japanese semi-finalists in the women's singles. In the women's doubles, we've got 3 home pairs in there. Li Wenwei, Zhang Shuxian, Jia Yifan and Zheng Yu up at the top. That's guaranteeing a China pair in the final. But can Li Yijing and Lu Zumin also make it to Sunday? Jeong and Kim Hai-jong, the only players standing in their way. So Jeong Na-eun and Kim Hai-jong. Jeong Na-eun, of course, only playing women's doubles this week. No Kim Won-ho in mixed doubles. And here come a great pair, Li Yijing and Luo Zumin. Had the pleasure of watching them earlier on in the week as they took on Pearly Tan and Tina Mullitaran. And that was a fantastic display. Straight games for them, 40 minutes. Atslak Priya Durasinghe, the umpire for this one. First meeting between these pairs. Jess Chan, it looks, is going to be in the service judge position.
Black color, you can choose. Red. Red is the ball. Black, your choice.
Side.
Side, which side you want? Side. You're going to serve or receive?
Receive.
Who's going to receive?
Me.
Who's going to serve?
Jeong.
So, Luo Zumin, 22 years old, ranked 18th in the world. That's always, for me, very impressive when you've got a player that is ranked as high as their age, basically. Anything under 22, and there's Li Yijing. They are another one of these informed partnerships that have been making waves. And they would just love to make it to a Super 1000 final in front of their home fans. So this could be the 3rd finalist from this morning's session. Kanlaha Minwang was a walkover. Pearly Tan and Tina Mullitaran, that was in straight games. And then, of course, Lu Shengshu and Tan Ning. That's big names to be knocking out at the quarterfinal stage. Jeong Na-eun's now just 24 years old. She's been as high as 3 with Kim Hai-jong. That was back in December of 2022. Plays mixed doubles, as I said, with Kim Won-ho, who is injured, as I understand it, for this week. There is the 26-year-old Kim Hai-jong, who actually has a very rich badminton history. Her mum is Chung So-young, that's a 1992 Olympic gold medalist, and her father, Kim Boon-shik, is a badminton coach as well. So she's literally got badminton in her blood. Xie Pei-shan and Hung En-soo in 29 minutes, Teng Chun-sun and Yang Chu-yun in 44 minutes, straight games with a bye in round 1. Those were their tournament results to get to this semi-final. So for Jeong and Kim Hae-jung's quarterfinal in Hong Kong, they won the Korea Open, their home open, quarterfinal appearance at the Japan Open and the French Open earlier in the year. For Lee Jing and Lu Zhumin, last year out in the first round here. Quarterfinalists in Korea in the Indonesian Open, Malaysian Open, the Thai Open, but they did win the German Open. That's confirmation of Lakpriya Adurasinghe and Jess Chan in the umpire and service judge positions, respectively. Now, in terms of legacy, South Korea are actually the third most successful nation to have achieved greatness at the China Open after China and Indonesia. China with 97 titles since 1986, Indonesia with 22, South Korea with 18. They've won the women's doubles twice.
On my right, Lee Jing and Luo Shimin, China. And on my left, Kim Hae-jung, Jeong, Korea. Jeong now untuk serve to Lee Jing. Love all. Play.
Well, the first time Korea picked up a title at the China Open was in 1991. That was Chung Myung-hee and Hwang Ki-young. There was a long wait after that. 2016, Chang Ye-na and Lee So-hee also picked up the China Open.
One, love.
Lee So-hee lost in quarterfinal stage here.
With Baek Han-ah, yeah.
Hana.
That's right, it was. So, Steen, we've got conclusive proof now from the first 4 matches that we watched that the drift conditions have changed. Yeah. The shuttles are slower. How's that going to affect the women's doubles game?
Well, we're going to see longer rallies. No doubt about it. There's a challenge.
Early challenge.
From the Koreans, yeah. And so physical strength is important, but also speed of movement.
Right. Well, that's it.
And in terms of speed of movement, there's one player that stands out, and that's Kim Hae-jung. Really, really quick on her feet.
Quicker than that there from, I think it was Sudirman.
Yeah, it was. Sudirman is the left-hander, Lu Sudirman.
Yep.
She played magnificently when they defeated the winners from last week, Politan and Tina Muir-Litheran. They must have played well yesterday again against Liu Xiangshu and
had to, yeah.
Tan Ning. I did not see that match. Excellent.
Jeong Na-eun, wildly apologetic for that direct body shot.
Towards the right hip of Kim Hae-jung, had to change her racket position to get to it.
So Lee and Liu take an early 2-point lead. Good rotation from the China pair. Generally, their movement has been fantastic in this point. Almost as if they were tied with a string. so important to keep that distance between them within a racket's length for coverage. Certainly don't want to be too stretched. That's vertical or horizontal, and those rotations mean that you're always going to have an attacking hand. That's good pressure by Kim Hae-jong, who has to step off court to get that. That's not just blue carpet, that's deep blue carpet.
Service over. 3.
She's not the tallest of athletes there. It's almost a high jump.
Did look like a hurdle kind of affair.
Coming in on the height of 132, trying the next height. Second jump.
4, 5.
5'3", yeah. Oh, great defense by Kim. Jeong, just a spectator at the moment. Kim Hae-jong taking the lion's share of shots and winning the point.
5-all.
Oi, look at that.
Absolutely.
Both Koreans were standing at the net.
Almost caught flat-foot, and that's what I was talking about, rotations and making sure that that space around you and your partner
5.
is covered, because if it isn't, you can bet that at this level, the likes of Liu and Lee will find that space and exploit it. Have to keep your defense tight. Certainly have to keep your positions tight. Short.
Service over. 6-all.
Short as well.
Service over.
Well, that was great movement to stop.
6.
Shot there, Jeong Na-eun. As soon as she realized and clicked that that was going to be short, that racket just stopped dead. A little bit of confusion by Kim and Jeong, but nothing they can't handle apparently. Ooh, that's out.
Service over. 7-all.
Didn't play tournaments between the Asian Championships and the Olympics, where Jeong Na-eun focused on mixed double,
yeah,
and won the silver. A little bit lucky, as they lost 2 group stage matches, but still managed to progress. So perhaps a little bit rusty, even though they've won the
Korea Open,
a home tournament.
As I said earlier, that was in difficult conditions. In fact, talking of women's doubles, Lee So-hee was having great troubles with the heat, I remember, in that tournament. At one point, she was the only 30-year-old player on the court. Everybody else is 22. She was really feeling the heat. So 8-7, and Lee and Liu are through in terms of taking the lead, but they are facing some stiff opposition here.
management.
Service over. 8 all. Quick one.
It's often Kim Hae-jung who is the difference in this Korean women's doubles, either because she plays really well or because she's struggling, where Jeong Na-eun is normally quite solid, steady in her game.
It's gone long.
Service over. 9-8.
So on the brink of the mid-game interval, and it's the China pair that look to be going in as leaders at this point. Great defense there by Lee Jing. So 11-8 at the break.
잘 잡고 있고 올라갔을 때 지금 대각만 딱 커버하면 어차피 놓는 거나 드라이브 둘 중에 하나란 말이야, 그지? 그 드라이브만 받으면 돼. 그리고 올라갔을 때 수비한테 그걸 해줘. 자, 움직임은 좋은데 지금 빠른 거랑 급한 거랑 달라. 알았지? 움직임은 좋은데 그냥 급하게 하지 마.
20 seconds.
알았지? 빠르게만 가되 급하게 하면 안 돼. 그리고 너무 사이드 지금 보면 안 된단 말이야. 안쪽으로 가야 돼. 내가 지금 다른 건 다 되잖아. 수비나 드라이브는 되잖아, 그지?
So, the Korean pair back on court early.
Eleven, 8. Play.
Kim Hae-jung almost in a training pattern with Lee Jing. Oh, I think that was zoom in actually.
The Koreans will be out of challenges now. Do they have two left?
I think they have
right
one left. I think they have one left.
We were right on one, but I think they've missed one as well.
Well, we'll get the updated tally. That is out, but only just.
No challenges remaining.
No challenges remaining.
Nope.
12-8. Play.
So, Lee Yi-jing, no zoom in, can now happily target the lines, knowing that there will be no debate.
Oh, racket's gone. She's back.
Nice
Quick on her
change.
feet. I
Yeah.
told you.
Yeah, she is. That's actually one of the quickest racket changes I've seen in a while.
Solid defense by Lee and Lu.
Oh, excellent. Excellent play. And now I think we're getting an idea as to how they managed to get past Lu Shengshu and Tan Ling as well. It's not just the attack, it's the defense. She's the flash.
That's right.
That's very fast. They should have a competition. They love having competition. Smash competitions, love having it. But I want to see how quickly people can return rackets and change them from the mid-court line to the bucket and back.
It's a very common footwork exercise, moving shuttles from one sideline to the other. It is.
Wow.
Service over.
Good for the
9-13.
launches.
Yeah.
Well, now the coaches have had a chance to
You'd have to
discuss.
pick up the shuttle from one side and run
Yeah,
over and
that's
drop it, and then pick it up and drop it.
Exactly.
Wow, that sounds physically taxing. Whoa. But you were saying about the coaches.
Now another swing's gone. This time it's Jeong. She's got a longer way.
Yeah, she took a, and that's what happens if you do take a little bit longer time. You do a nice stroll back and forth. There she goes. That was tentative when she came back in. She wasn't ready for that. Li Yijing was completely ready for that. 14-9.
Yeah, and the two pairs, they haven't played each other previously, so obviously the first coaching interval is important. You have now seen the pair you're coaching against the opponents and can be a little bit more specific about what you've seen. One of the things is, in my opinion, that it's Liu Shimin was the more dangerous of the two Chinese players. That's well played by her partner.
Just beautiful. Little stamp of the foot which finished it off as well, just to get that base properly. Such a beautiful shot to play. Absolutely on the money. 15-9, and they are looking like they are going to steamroll this tournament. Said guaranteed Chinese opposition in the final. Li Wenmei, Zhang Xuxian, Xia Yifan or Zheng Yu. That match coming up in the evening session. Oh, that just was a great idea. Just couldn't keep it in. But they have a buffer. It's a 5-point buffer as well.
15.
And very much like the Ahori Wang Zhiyi match, just looks like China pair are a lot more solid on their feet. And Jeong and Kim are chasing points. It's not a good position to be in when you're 5 points back already. That's worked well for Kim Hai-jong.
11-15.
Defended herself well there.
16.
Overhead
11.
defense, and then Liu Shimin comes in with her left hand.
Well, nothing is getting past Li and Liu at the moment, and that drop shot into the middle is just pure class. 17-11. Koreans caught flat-footed.
11.
I think the Koreans, they should try and keep Li Yijing at the back court. She's not really trying too much from there. She's mostly trying to make her way to the front court.
Oh, straight to the corner. That's what she can do from front court.
18-11.
Well, we were saying earlier how it was Zhu Min that stepped up against Tan and Tina. Now it looks like it's Yijing that is stepping up against Jeong and Kim. Downward from Zhu Min. And again, hit and hope.
I think the Koreans, they've got to target Li Yijing much more than they do at the moment.
18.
that was difficult to get to.
That's one of the few shots that she hasn't made it to.
Duo, ready to receive. Duo receive.
So it's 18-12. 18 minutes on the clock. Great pressure off the serve.
Service over. 19-12.
That usual stern look from Jeong. Those unsmiling players when she gets on court. Got there by Kim Hae-jung, and it's 8 game points.
20 game points.
Great play
12.
by Lee and Lu. I thought this first game would be much, much closer.
So 21-12.
First game won by Lee Jing.
And
Was for
Lee and Liu
21-12.
with 1 foot in the final.
对，往里面往边线起，不用太重，但是你不能上到正，它速度也很快，对吧？后面我觉得打的还可以，就比较清楚，整个节奏是对的。啊，特别是你要去创造，要去阻断后面人，后面就连贯保持，然后怎么样轮上去。就是在防守的时候，就是有一点注意点，就是两个人的对两个人的这个快拉对角线，不要拉对角要过头，你不过头，人家杀那个头顶的话，杀直线过来受，要有一点停顿，或者是再加点直线。你的正手对角线太多了，不一定要先给他杀，你给他先打上半场，他上来就开始。还有一个注意什么？抽完以后一定要注意，你加力完以后他肯定是会，所以往前就你看你发完球以后能拿很多球，那你要再大胆一点。
他们这边是容易接外的，
就是，对，有一点点。
有一点。
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game. Love all.
So, on with the second game.
Right.
And Lee and Liu, the undisputed governesses of this match so far. Their defense has been solid, their attack has been solid and flamboyant at times. And Kim and Jeong have been fighting just to get on the board. Now playing, of course, on the other side. Overnight for the semi-finals, there is still a slight advantage from being on that further side of the court. I'm guessing Steen in doubles, for sure.
Well, yeah, but it's very little, I think.
It's now negligible.
I can't see that it's decisive in any way. So, whatever they've done to reduce the drift, it's worked. I only wish they'd done it Monday instead.
4 days ago, yeah. Oh, that could have been left. But I mean, we can see this from up here. But the players maybe not. Too low. All smiles from the Chinese coaching bench. That says it all as to what's happening in the Korean side of things. They're alert, they're aware, they're incisive, And at times, they're downright lethal.
And if they continue, if the Koreans continue to let Lee and Lu play in the formation with Lu, the left-hander, at the back of the court for majority of the shots, then I think they're getting punched in the nose, the Koreans. I feel that they've been playing too well.
And they're, of course, brimming on confidence because 2 or 3 days ago, they were playing well enough against Tan and Tina, but then Lu Shengshu and Tan Ning yesterday.
They've just beaten 2 of the 4 semifinalists from the Olympics. So
and it's that kind of understanding.
Should have confidence.
4-1 up in the second.
4-1.
Oh, so many effective, skillful, powerful pairs, women's doubles, mixed doubles coming out of China.
Good shot.
But their defense has been so strong. Kim and Jeong just knocking on the door, trying to get through. But that shuttle keeps coming back.
There's some resemblance to Jia Yifan when she's coming forward in her forehand side. The Olympic gold medalist. Was in the other semi-final here. We've got 3 Olympic medalists left in the tournament.
Thank you, like that.
Jeong here in the mixed doubles. Jia Yifan with gold in the women's, and then Kunlavut-Vitisan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In the men's single.
Strange player, Kunlavut. Strange player. Pops up, wins the World Championship. Looks like he's not going to win a title again. Pops up, takes a major medal at the Olympics.
I would say my expectations for him are sky high. As the only male player to ever won the junior championship 3 consecutive years.
Oh right.
That's a testament to his
ability,
talent.
yeah. I'm just super impressed by this Chinese defense. This is the soaking up portion. Okay, that was a little bit too flamboyant for sure and ambitious. 3-5. Cut the deficit down, Jeong and Kim. There's still so much work to do in every point. There's the soaking up part where Lee and Yu will look to nullify your attack, and then when they get on the attack, you better have your defense ready. Because they don't mess around. Great rotation by Lee and Yu. And that's sailing out 6-3.
Service over. 6-3.
That's also gone out 7-3. Things looking decisively dodgy for Jeong and Kim in game 2. said, they're really knocking on the door, trying to find something that works, and while they're doing that, they're running into mistakes. It's not been an easy grind for these two ladies at all, Kim and Jeong. That's just gone long.
Yeah.
Challenge coming? No?
No.
Service over. 4.
Don't want to break the rhythm, I suppose.
Yeah.
And it's the opponent's back line, so most likely would lose the challenge. That's the way to do it.
That's much better.
Pin Lee Yijing to the back line.
5, 8.
And that's easier said than done, because I suppose Lu will come out on the first given chance, so move up only half court for each shot instead of move side to side. Then I'm sure that Lu Xiumin will move out, and Lee will make her way to the front court. There it is.
Straight down the middle for Xiumin. 9-5. Well, we've seen earlier this week what they can do when they have the confidence of having a buffer. And they have that. 4 points, in fact.
Quickly below the top of the tape.
So 11-5 at the break.
어려운 거 아니란 말이야. 어차피 쟤네도 지금 나와 있잖아. 드라이브 치고 눌러주고, 그지? 올라가면 때리고, 그지? 근데 나와 있는 걸 우리가 그냥 받아주기만 하면 된단 말이야. 그 안에서 찬스를 노려야지, 그지? 드라이브 딱 준비하고 있으면 같이 칠 수 있는 건데. 그래, 안 그래? 그러면 집중하고 해. 편안하게. 그냥 편안하게 알지? 그냥 네가 하고 싶은 거 다 하는데, 다만 조금 안전하게 같이 앉아.
20 seconds.
너무 지금 막 한 방에 쳐서 끝내려고 해야 되지. 드라이브 준비하고 그냥 편안하게.
Let's back on court.
So back on court for what could be the final phase of action. Based on the scoring pattern,
11,
it certainly
5,
looks like Lee and Liu
play.
are dead set on making it to the final at the earliest possible convenience. And that would be the end of this game.
And so far the Koreans, they haven't found anything that could hurt Lee and Lu.
That, as I said, a reliable area of point scoring which you can turn to. Always helps, especially when you're trying to claw back a deficit. They haven't been able to find that. They're trying to think every point as to how they can get 1 point. And always being pushed into defense.
Excellent work by Lee Jing. Also from the backcourt here.
Well, she seems to be enjoying it, Kim Hai-jung, but I don't know if that's an enjoyment smile or a resigning smile.
Yeah.
They know.
More
right
the
now.
latter, I
More the
suspect.
latter. It's an easy suspicion, yeah.
They've not really been in this match at all.
No, they
Losing
haven't.
the first to 12, so you easily get the feeling that this is not going to be your day. That's a good one.
Service over. 6, 12.
Well, they've got the serve back. That's something.
Seven, 12.
14-7. That point run broken just for one solitary point. Service back with the China pair, who are just getting better and better with every match by the looks of it.
Yeah, they've really been
on fire.
Positive experience here in the women's doubles tournament.
Well, that was great work from Kim to get that back. And looked like another winner from Li Jing at the front. Zoom in right now, clearing up at the back. And that's the final shot that Li Jing will play from the front of the
14-7.
That's impressive by Li and Lu. I must admit, I thought this was going to be a really, really tight women's double.
They just keep surprising at every turn. And it looks like they also have those extra gears that they need to, and they haven't really had to get out of second gear here.
No, it's nice to see this, that the non-Olympic players are sort of ready to play their chance.
Big tournament for them. 15-7. Well, if you thought the first game was close, the second one is nowhere near it. We played at a good pace. Rallies have been punchy. That's the first real mistake that we've seen from the back from Li Jing.
15.
So a chance, a lifeline perhaps. But Kim Hae-jong and Jeong are going to have to pick up their plays somehow, because just having the opportunity is not going to be enough. Thinking as one, oh, that's gone long, very long. She's upset with that, zoom in.
15.
One mistake made in 10 shots and she's upset with it.
And that's the way it's got to be.
Yeah, level of perfection needed. Especially seeing as how they know they're going to have a tough final tomorrow, regardless of whoever wins that other match, the other semi-final. Min just loves piling on that power. Great push there.
Great rally. Oi, fantastic saves. Third time lucky for the Koreans.
They got a bit confused. The first time in the second game at least. A bit confused, late take.
15.
And credit to Jeong and Kim for being there to at least capitalize on that.
Thank you.
Longest rally, 41 shots. So that's how long it's going to take for Li and Liu to lose a little bit of their focus. Even when they have a misstep, they get back into formation pretty quickly. 2 disguised drops from the back, and then the power comes in.
Oh, that's great play by Kim Hae-jung. Wow, what an awareness to have in that situation.
11-16.
Place it where nobody's covering. With this.
That was the one spot she could score in.
Yeah.
And she did. Kudos, credit to you, Kim Hae-jung.
So
just comes back with so much power. That's gone too long. I don't know about that challenge. I don't think that's going to work out.
Got a camera in directly in our line of sight. But it's one of the shots that's worth challenging, the ones that slides near the back line. Goes behind the back line, this one.
Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful.
You need some long feathers. That one was going to be in.
12-16. Play.
Straight down the middle this time. No problems with that. 17-12. Getting that sense of inevitability about it. Jeong and Kim still haven't been able to find any way to really break down this China pair. Mistake there means it's 18-12.
18-12.
Sudirman has absolutely no problems in. Oh, that's some great saves. Wow. Legion, ladies and gentlemen.
No wonder she's satisfied. That was magnificent defense. She likes to stamp her right foot there, even in defense.
She really does. Might even become a trademark, who knows. 19-12.
Ooh, she plays it.
Amazing that she
That
played
was wide.
it. And they should be able to pick their spot from now. Koreans are still reeling from that.
Coming.
8 match points and done in such style. That's what you gotta remember.
8 match points to secure title in women's doubles for China.
That's true. Guaranteed title coming up after this point.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies. 20, match point, 12.
They're trying everything, Kim and Jeong. It still keeps coming back. Now on the attack. Unbelievable. The crowd was willing that shuttle into the Korean side of the court. Oh, medical timeout? Certainly looks that way. And it's actually for one of the China players.
That's not so often we see that.
At match point as well.
This is, I think it's a blood injury. She's grazed the knee.
And they have been throwing themselves into absolutely every point. So, yes, that's not just perspiration that you'd leave on the court. That's blood, sweat, and, in the Koreans' case, tears.
Here it is. I think it happened there. Fell down on the right knee.
So I'm guessing if it's a blood injury, you have to have the medical.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Back on court for what could be the last point.
Yeah, she did well to play it. Lee.
Oh, credit to Kim and Jeong. Certainly not giving up without a fight.
14.
You reckon they can put a 6-point run together and take it to extra points? I don't know, I'm shaking my head.
We've seen stranger things.
That's true, that's very true. I've said it before, there's a difference to getting to match point and closing it out. Well done it! 21-14 in the second. 46 minutes. And it is a guaranteed mixed doubles title. Sorry, guaranteed women's doubles title for... That's so good at doubles, I was getting mixed up. For China.
21-12.
Some points of that match, they were absolutely glittering. Really something to look out for. There they are. They'll be taking on either Yu Wenmei, Zhang Xuxian, or Yifan Chengyu in tomorrow's final. Another solid performance from this wonderful pairing. You just know from performances like this that they're going to be seen a lot more. Through to a Super 1000 final. Happy for it. So there's confirmation of it, 21-12, 21-14 in 46 minutes. And that is the last match of the opening session here on semi-final Saturday. This is the order of play for session 2. That's kicking off at just after 5 p.m. local time. There's that second women's doubles match, but also Fikri Martin against Go and Sudirman, Wang Hongyang against Jonathan Christie, Ong In Teo against Hae Ren, and Kunlavit Vitisan against Kodai Nairoka. I want to thank Steen Pedersen for joining me in the commentary box for this opening session. Of course, don't miss the second session. From here, session 1 is goodbye. You guys take care.